As a former college student, I had a lot of different experiences. Some were good, some were bad. But today, I want to tell you guys 10 things that you should never do in college. Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny. I don't know if you guys heard, but I finally graduated college. I know, time really flew by really quick. Now yes, college is really fun. I did a bunch of cool stuff, but there are also some mistakes that I did. Some mistakes that I really regret, and even though I can't go back in the past and change what I did, I can still teach you guys about them and tell you guys to never do these things in college. Now, even though this video is about things that you should not do, something that you should definitely try is today's video sponsor, Fume. Fume is an all-natural aromatherapy inhaler that uses natural scents to stimulate your brain, boost mood, and enhance productivity. And no, this is not a vape, it is not an e-cigarette, it doesn't have any nicotine or any harmful elements, it is all fully natural. The way it works is that you fray one of the cores just like this, you put it in, and then you're gonna inhale with your mouth and exhale through your nose, just like this. Fume offers tons of cores, and every core is meant for something different. You have cores like Lemon Berry Bliss that can help with seasonal allergies. One of my favorites is a Bubbly Lime. This thing, as soon as you take it, it just feels like you have a rush of energy and just lets you tackle whatever you have. The Invigorate core is kind of like a pre-workout. It gives you energy right before a workout, or if you want to go out for a run or just do anything physical. Like, the options for cores and purposes just keeps going and going and going. You just have so many different options to choose from. I'm gonna be leaving a link to Fume as well as a promo code down below in my description, so make sure you check them out. But now, let's get into things that you should never do in college. The first thing that you should never do in college is trust too many people. You start college, you move in, you meet a bunch of different people, you think everybody's your friend, everybody's super nice. Wrong! Just because you meet somebody and kind of like hang out with them doesn't mean that you should immediately trust them and consider them a close friend. So you're probably like, Danny, so who can I trust? Obviously, as time goes by, you kind of figure that out on your own. You start eliminating some people, talking to less people, trusting less people. If you have somebody that literally only calls you to go out, or like only calls you like when they want to do something, but when you want to do something, or you want to talk, or you want to like update on something, they really don't care. Like, they only care about themselves in the situation, then they're not your real friends. If they try to peer pressure you really badly and they get mad because you didn't do something to make them happy, they are not your real friends. If they only agree to do stuff when it's convenient for them and they never compromise to do anything with you, I am sorry, they are not a real friend. A real friend and somebody that you can really trust is not only somebody that you could just like go out with whenever, but somebody you can actually talk to, somebody who will be there for you, somebody that will even support you when is going downhill. The smaller you keep the circle, the better it will be. The second thing that you should never do in college is try to impress people. Now, I don't mean try to impress a girl because you think she's like really cute, or if you're like a girl, try to impress a guy. Like, that's not the impress that I mean. What I mean is, don't try and waste your time trying to impress people that you barely know, just so that they can think that you're cool, or that, like, I don't know, that you're something. First of all, if you just truly be yourself, you'll be surrounded by the right people and the people that belong with you. Second of all, people really don't care. They don't have the energy, they don't have the time. Yes, you might be able to impress them really short term, but in reality, long term, they just don't care. Trying to impress people that mean nothing to you is just gonna hurt you, it's gonna waste your time and waste your energy. Just not worth it. The third thing that you should never do is care about what other people think of you. Guys, straight up, it's college. For the first time ever in your life, you can truly do what you want to do and you can set your own path. Just because you're doing something that people don't like or that people think is weird, like, don't let it affect your mindset and don't let it affect your path and what you want to do. Just do what you really want. what others think and stay true to yourself and your goals. The fourth thing that you should never do in college is get distracted. Now, don't get me wrong, college was super fun, and there's all this partying, going out, drinking, girls, guys, whatever you're into. There's just a lot of distractions that can affect you. But the key to succeeding as a college student is balance. The partying, the drinking, the going out, the hookups, all that stuff, whatever. Don't let it distract you, and don't let it ruin your GPA. Because here's a cold truth. There will always be partying, there will always be going out, there will always be drinking, but as soon as your GPA is really, really low, it's really hard to bring back up. And guess what? You're just gonna be So set your priorities straight, do what you gotta do. I'm not saying to not have fun at all, but just, do what matters the most first, and trust me, you'll still have a lot of fun. Number 5 on things that you should not do in college is procrastinate. And yes, I know this one is really, really hard. But guys, I am telling you, procrastination can ruin you. Like, if you just have time, if you're not doing anything, just do it. That's kind of like the Nike slogan, but I'm being serious, like, just do it. Don't be there sitting down, lazy on your phone, saying, oh, I have an assignment, I have homework, I have to study. Just do it instead of complaining. And I get it, because I also went through this. You might be super tired, bored, unmotivated, but trust me, the sooner you get things done, the better you will feel. The last thing you want to worry about is an assignment on a Sunday night at 11 p.m. Number 6 on our list, something that you should never do in college is fall for peer pressure. Or like peer pressure somebody too, because that's kind of like up. Just don't peer pressure. I honestly experience this a lot because I don't know, like I'm kind of like a nice guy and I'm like really easygoing. So like I kind of met people, they'd be like, oh, like drink this, do this. And I would just like do it. But guys, I'm telling you, it's probably one of the biggest mistakes that I did in college. Like, I'm being serious. When I got peer pressured into doing things, probably like 75% of the times I deeply regretted it. If you don't want to go out, don't go out. If you don't want to drink, don't drink. If you don't want to do something, just don't do it. Stay true to yourself, and trust me, you will feel a lot better. Number 7 on our list, and this is something that you should definitely not be doing, even though it sounds really fun and a lot of people do it, and that is to drink excessively on the weekends or even black out every weekend. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird with me because a lot of people drink heavily like their freshman and sophomore year of college, but I didn't really start drinking till like later on, so I was kind of like in this weird phase. And I know college drinking, weekend benders, blacking out, it all sounds so much fun because it's college, but in reality, it's not. Speaking from experience, when I would drink excessively in the past, like I would do some really dumb and then like I would black out and I like wouldn't remember what happened. I wouldn't know anything. And then the next day, like I would find out, like I would open my phone, see something, see a text, call a friend or something. And it was just like super embarrassing, something like super regretful. And I would just feel really, really bad about it. Like I would feel horrible. Like I would literally go through these like stages and stuff. Like I'm telling you guys, excessively drinking and blacking out, like it's just not worth it. Also, weekend hangovers completely ruin your productivity. Like it's Friday and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stay up for like Saturday. But guess what? Saturday, you're like super hungover. And then Sunday, you're just like tired from being hungover on Saturday. Guys, like just control your drinking. Like that's a really big tip that I have. Number 8 on our list. This is something that you should never do in college, and that is waste time. Guys, it's college. Never waste time. Whether you're on home, campus, wherever, you're young, just get done. Like there's just so many things that you can be doing that are better than just like doing absolutely nothing, being on your phone, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever you use. And you're probably like, Danny, what do I do when I'm bored? You can join a sport, you can catch up on homework, study, meet up with friends. Like there's just so many things to do that are better than absolutely nothing. Now I get it, if you're tired and overwhelmed, definitely take a nap. But here's my thing, I wouldn't say taking a nap is wasting your time, because when you take a nap, you recharge. But as soon as you wake up from that nap, do something after. Like don't just stay in your bed the whole day doing nothing. Just be productive, be up to something all the time. Number 9 on our list is that you should never be dumb with money. Guys, just be on top of your money. Like I'm not telling you to be like an advisor for Goldman Sachs or anything. I'm just saying like be responsible about it. If you rent a place, make sure that like you and your roommates are like staying on top of everything. If you work and you're getting like a steady cash flow, like don't waste it on dumb things like clothes, going out, drinking. Like kind of like limit yourself a little bit. If you're out with your friends, be cautious like how much you spend. Make sure like everybody's like getting Venmoed back, because I know like sometimes you call your friends and you pay like the whole bill and like nobody Venmos you and like you just get screwed over. There's also a bunch of student discounts everywhere, whether they're like in person or online. I know Amazon and Spotify have some, so take advantage of student discounts to the max. Now, number 10 on my list, this is something that I did and I really recommend that you don't do it, and that is to get involved in a relationship too fast. If you guys really watch my videos from day one, you guys might have known that I had a girlfriend for 2 years and we started dating freshman year. So straight up, this was one of the first girls that I hooked up with in college, and we got like really attached to each other, and like literally like I think like 3 months into college we started dating, and that relationship lasted for 2 years. And that relationship was good. Like there's nothing crazy, nothing psycho, nothing abusive, nothing like that, but there were times, and like we could both agree to this, like me and my ex, is that like we just got bored of each other and like we just want to like, you know, meet other people, like kind of explore our options a little bit. And you have to realize that like when you're young, you usually want to like wild out and like not really settle. You don't want to like depend on somebody else for things. You don't want people to get jealous. You don't want to be like, oh, like my girlfriend is making me do this, but I want to hang out with the boys. Like you don't want to get involved in those conflicts unless you and your partner are like ridiculously serious about like the relationship. Like you even plan on like marriage, you have plans after college, then maybe that might be a little bit different, and I can't really relate to that. But in general, us young people, we like to have fun. So, you know, maybe getting into something so serious in college might not be worth it for everybody. But yeah, guys, those were pretty much the 10 things that you should never do in college. I really hope that this video helps you no matter what year you are in college. If you're just gonna go to college, if you're thinking about going to college, these are just some things that from experience I'm telling you guys, don't do it, it's not worth it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below to stay up to date with my weekly uploads. That is it for me, but always remember to stay hydrated.